Tried it on my skin and it smelled like nothing I've smelled before. So I thought. Let's talk about the new release by Dolce & Gabbana, which is Devotion. Now this fragrance is quite new to my collection. I've had this fragrance for less than 2 months now. This perfume is described as an orange blossom perfume with notes of amber and candied fruits. There's also notes of rum and panna cotta in this fragrance. This has been described quite specifically as candied lemon, but D&G describes this fragrance as candied fruits. So in the opening of this fragrance, you pick up a lot of the fruity notes. It's dense with amber, dense with vanilla, and it's very sweet. You pick up that orange blossom note in here as well. I love this fragrance. So when I first tried this perfume, I saw lots of people were talking about this fragrance. So I had actually recognized the bottle and the detailing when I was in duty free, and I had never smelt it before, and I had not heard any reviewers talk about this fragrance. It was a surprise for me when I actually discovered this perfume. I said, let me go over and try this perfume, which I did. Sprayed it on the card, and then immediately I said, I need to have this on my skin. Tried it on my skin and it smelled like nothing I've smelled before. So I thought. When I tried this on my skin, it was an amber, it was warm. It had a creamy, velvety sweetness to the perfume and lots of vanilla going through. And the opening of this fragrance is citruses. I pick up some citrus lemons and orange with the heart of orange blossom going all the way through this perfume. And I feel like I can detect a little bit of ginger, maybe some candied stem ginger notes in this fragrance. So this was love at first sniff for me, and I bought it immediately, and now I've been wearing it for about a month. I can tell you how I feel about this perfume. So this fragrance is very sweet and it's a little bit unique at the same time. I pick up that vanilla, orange blossom and orange notes. It's like a candied, sugary orange note with lemon and ginger, but I feel like I can pick up the ginger on my skin and lots of amber. So I've been wearing this fragrance. It wears really well. It performs quite nicely. It's quite a strong, punchy fragrance. It really comes at you. And then I think it would last on my skin for about 4 hours and it slowly fades down. And I love this fragrance. Either way, I absolutely love the sweetness of this perfume. I just find it very unique. Until I was filming very recently my winter collection haul. I tried a fragrance I haven't worn in such a long time, and as I was filming my winter collection haul video, I said to myself, hold on a minute, I recognize this scent. So going through this perfume, I said these two smell so similar, almost like a dupe, so I sprayed them side by side to test them out. And the fragrance I am talking about is this one right here. It is Lira by Casamarati. Have you guys tried this perfume? If you have, I know many of you guys have, leave me a comment down below right now and tell me that these two are dupes. Let me know what you think down below. Now, if you have one, then you may not need the other. If you want the more affordable version of Lira, then just go ahead and buy Devotion. So let me break down the notes. Let me tell you my experiences with these two perfumes. They are extremely similar. They both contain some citrus notes. We have orange in the opening of Lira, and then we have candied fruits in the opening. Specifically more lemon, as they've noted down, but to my nose, I pick up a lot of orange. So candied orange, then you have just oranges in Lira. They both have the base of vanilla. Lira is described to have cinnamon and caramel in this particular version here. And then in Devotion, it's described as having panna cotta notes. So panna cotta is a creamy, dense dessert, which would be maybe caramelized, right? Because you have the caramelized layer at the top of the pudding. And then you've got some creamy notes. So they both have like a citrusy top note. You have some bergamot in here with blood orange, and then you do have candied fruits and they're citruses. So you can have lemons, limes, bergamot and orange. And I pick up that from the top notes, and it has a heart of orange blossom. But however, when you spray them, they do act and smell very much alike, very similar. what I love about perfumery is that you are going to find fragrances that are similar but in different ways. They may not be a total dupe, but they smell very similar, and I love that because I have so many fragrances that I love, but I wish there was like a different variation to that perfume. So it's like I'm not wearing the same thing over and over, I'm trying different fragrances. So I would say these two are very much similar. Please give me your thoughts on these two here. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of Devotion and Lyra. Are they dupes in your opinion? Do they smell exactly the same, or are they similar, or is there no resemblance whatsoever? Let me know down below. But they do wear very differently. So in my opinion, when I spray Devotion, I receive strong orange notes. It's a citrus that's candied and very much sweet, and that really lingers on your skin. When I spray Lyra, I get a very delicate orange and citrus notes, but it's very much sweet with vanilla. It dries down more to the licorice and caramel, so it's not as densely sweet. It becomes a little bit more, I want to say a bit soft, because it smells like a baked cake in a certain way, but not so sweet. It's a little bit more refined, that sweetness. It's a gentle sweetness. Devotion is highly sugary sweet. It's almost syrupy, and lots of oranges. You've got orange fruits, candied fruits, and orange blossom. So it's a bit more fruitier. And I would say Casa Marati's Lyra is a little bit more subtle and soft. So I would love to know what your thoughts are. I just wanted to bring your attention to these two fragrances in case you were looking for something very similar, or you're looking for a dupe. You may find that you like one fragrance more than the other, so just to give you all some options, I want you guys to go out there and discover something new and find something that you love. So those are my thoughts on Casa Marati's Lyra and the new perfume by Dolce & Gabbana, Devotion. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are on these two fragrances. I am dying to hear what you guys have to say. I sprayed both on my skin, and now that it's dried down after 10 minutes or so, on this hand here I have my Devotion. So Devotion still smells fruity, lemon and orange-like, but lots of vanilla. And there's some amber notes in here as well. On my right hand here, I have my Lyra. This has dried down and it smells more spicy, but it's a very delicate, subtle spice with orange, vanilla, and it smells a little bit more ambery, but it's a very delicate, warm amber. Lyra smells more refined in comparison to Devotion. It just smells a little bit more well-rounded. There's a difference in the quality there, you can detect that, but it's not to say that one is better than the other. I think they're both equally beautiful. I absolutely love how bold and how strong the sweetness is in my Devotion, and I love the subtle notes of the spice, orange, licorice and caramel in this one. Tell me your experiences with the two, or if you haven't tried them, will you be going out to try, and which one would you pick if you can only pick one out of the two? I would love to know. So thank you guys for watching, and if you're new here, welcome. I'll see you in the next video. Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas.